Top of the top. What's up, y'all? We back. Shout out to everybody that's up this morning. We up. We up the day after Christmas. What's up? Who got a hangover? Who got to go back to work? It's a regular day. What's up? We back. Yeah, I didn't know I was coming on this morning, man. Let's go. Let's just get into it, y'all. It won't stop. 2025, the year of humiliation. All right. The reset. Hopefully, a lot of y'all got it clear. I just wanted y'all to all know, anybody who didn't have a clue what I was about, I'm not a hater. So I was never trying to be against what people do, trying to stop nobody's money. I was just the one to tell y'all that it was at the end. Just the one that'll tell you, yo, bro, you about to get fired. I'm just that one to tell you, all right? Everybody else at the job, they're going to still be a friend. They're going to act like they don't know nothing. I'm just the one to tell you, yo, bro, you about to get fired. That's it. So I was just telling the game is over. I mean, it's not over. It's just what we, like everybody we know with a name in this era, I told you, they time up. It's a circus now. And you only going to have fun laughing at them. Other than that, you're going to be miserable. So we up. Shout out to everybody that's up. All right, so can't stop, won't stop. Take that. That's right. What's up? We up. We up, y'all. Let's just go, man. Let's just go. Ah, man. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to everybody at the like button, everybody in the comment, everybody that taps in every day. I appreciate all of y'all, man. I can't laugh by myself because I got to share this stuff with y'all, man. Let's just go, man. Let's go. I'm trying to bring the happy energy, man. I'm trying to look. There's so much going on. They do a roundups every day. It's a lot of stuff going down, y'all. So, like I said, I reported all the dark news already. I told y'all all the bad stuff. At this point, it's just laughter. It's just what it is. Let's go. The BT Christmas Circus. Also, Fabulous hit the booth. So that's why I say, man, I can't keep this stuff. I need y'all for, like, you see, that's why we had these conversations. And it's not about repeating stuff, y'all. Stuff that I be saying to myself, I got to tell somebody. This is what I mean. Check it out. Y'all know I was saying, just somebody got to hit the booth. Do something, hit the booth. Like, where the rap set? Where the music at? Fabulous he went and hit the booth, y'all. He went and made some music. Fabulous took it back to the beef track. So Fabulous went and got at 50 on the track. But before that, we got to talk about how Snoop Dogg, oh, man. First of all, Snoop Dogg getting all this money. He everywhere. But see, these are the things we were talking about when I said certain people are going to get checks. Now, look how fast the year went. I want y'all to see. Remember when Snoop Dogg was getting backlash for the inauguration? That was over a year ago. But this whole year, Snoop Dogg been getting money. Like, not after the Olympics. He on The Voice. He on Netflix. I didn't even know he was on Netflix. He about to do the Winter Olympics. But he got cooked and fried. So let's slow it down, guys. Thanksgiving, we looked at how they joked on Busta Rhymes after the Thanksgiving Day parade because they said he was lip syncing. He was horrible. So they said the same thing about Snoop, man. They're trying to say, like, our celebrities are older and they can't perform like that, so they got to lip sync. They've been saying this a lot. I ain't gonna lie. They recently said it about Mariah Carey, too, in Australia. So, from what I'm seeing, it's looking like they're ruining their brands. Because this is what y'all don't look at neither. People like Snoop. Do y'all think Snoop gonna smoke all that weed his whole life, and when he get older, he gonna be perfect? That's why I say we're not looking at it. How we think Lil Wayne gonna be when he get older? See, the difference in Tina Turner them era, they wasn't getting high like that. You know what I'm saying? So they was able to perform way older back in the day. You know, the older celebrities, they drunk, they did what they did, but nah, they ain't get high like our generation. That's what y'all not paying attention. Our generation went through the Ciroc era, the weed era, and every other drug, Molly, X. So I think as they're getting older, they being exposed. What else about Michael Irvin? People forget Michael Irvin was a certified, you know what, a blowhead. Michael Irvin was getting high while he was playing. Michael Irvin graduated from college, playing for the Cowboys, winning championships and getting high out of his mind. But that's what they did at that time. So it's starting to show with Michael Irvin now. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. These celebrities are different now. It's starting to show. They say Michael Irvin acted a fool on Netflix. Now, I didn't even know he was on Netflix. I said, but you know, we already was talking about Michael Irvin this week about how he was beating on the trash can like a fool. On top of that, the week is not over. They say he acted a fool on Netflix. Now, I was watching Netflix. I was watching it, but I didn't catch that part. I didn't see the end when he was eating a turkey leg. Man, I don't know what's going on, y'all. All I know is they all had respect at one point. They all going out in humiliation, man. This embarrassment has nothing to do with none of us. This is no different from an elder in your family still trying to do all this young stuff. That's all it is. But like I said, being that they celebrities, people look at it different. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't. Because they making fools of themselves 24/7. So now a lot of stuff we've been talking about the big kid that want to grow, that don't grow up. We've been talking about a lot of people that come from nothing. Yesterday, y'all know I was just talking about the vibe of Christmas with the Christmas lights, the energy of Christmas. So STEFON Diggs, Cardi B boyfriend, post the Christmas lights on the house, and they got roasted. So it's a lot of things we're going to talk about in this episode. I'll just let y'all know we up. Let's go. Let's go, man. Netflix fans boycott NFL Christmas halftime show as MAGA singer takes the stage. They call Snoop Dogg a MAGA singer now, y'all. So I'm going to be real, y'all. Snoop Dogg lost a lot of his fans when he got down. You know what I'm saying? All Snoop Dogg did was come out the closet, man. That's all he did. He just came out the closet. So for people that don't get it, go all the way back in history. Go back all the way to Rock the Vote, Vote or Die. You'll see Snoop was never on those campaigns. So for people that want to get all the clues about a lot of this stuff, just go back to back then. Think about who was on those campaigns with them and who wasn't. So Snoop Dogg was never with the campaigns. Well, that's why you'll see certain people, they never was with the movements. They just stayed out the way. People like Steve Harvey. See what I'm saying? Certain people was never with it. See, they still was with black entertainment. They still was, playing the black card, but when it come time for election time, they will always get quiet and move out the way. It's just that, the trick was, this what tricked everybody. When 44 was in the White House, all the black celebrities hopped on the bandwagon. So it made you think everybody was down. Everybody was down with getting that money. The black movement, the FAB of the president, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. So that's what tricked everybody. But everybody forgot about before then, when election time came, certain people never told you to vote like that. They stayed away from their campaign political stuff. So anyway, we went through all of that. That was a Russell Simmons thing, Diddy thing, whatever. But Snoop Dogg always stayed away from politics. So this time, they called him a MAGA singer. They called him a MAGA. Y'all know Snoop Dogg is a rapper. Y'all know he was a gangster rapper. They now call him a MAGA singer. They truckled it. It's media wars, man. Snoop Dogg got to take the smoke, man. Because, he betrayed his liberal people or people that thought he was liberal. Because one of Snoop Dogg gimmicks is being a hippie. He smoked weed. He understood that also got him a certain fan base, y'all. Snoop Dogg portrayed to be the cool liberal. I mean, he is. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So he pissed a lot of people off because people feel deceived. Now, y'all know that's just one thing. And y'all also know we have been speaking about, what everybody's speaking about, how a lot of stuff is speeding up on Snoop Dogg. So for those who don't get it, when I tell you I'm not against nobody for the new people, I'm just the one to tell you what it is. I tell you what I see, and I'm going to be very harsh, and I'm going to laugh and joke. Because I'm the one that said they should already retire. But since they didn't, it's looking like they can't. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to tell you this part. The same thing I've seen happen to Diddy is now happening to Jay-Z and Snoop Dogg. this whole year, Jay-Z and Snoop Dogg been getting a lot of smoke, just same way I seen the pattern with Diddy. So it looked like there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm just going to leave it at that. But the saga on them is going to continue next year because it's the same exact thing I see. Same exact thing I seen that led up to Diddy going down is the same thing happening to Snoop and Jay-Z. That's just what it is. Not my opinion. It's what I see. And I'm going to show you. Every time y'all think it stops, I'm going to keep showing you you're just in a certain bubble. But Snoop Dogg, I think he's starting to get scared, y'all. I think he's starting to get scared. I don't know what for. I don't know. See, I don't know. Snoop Dogg had a long career. Murder was the case they gave me. Snoop Dogg got away with a lot of stuff. So I don't know. But I know I've never seen Snoop Dogg handled like this. For not just, I'm not even talking about disrespected in public. I'm talking about all the stuff behind the scenes. So once again, the saga never stopped. The real campaign that has been set to destroy Black entertainment is on all other platforms. I honestly think part of them letting TikTok go on was to keep it going. So what I was trying to tell people, all of the so-called propaganda, all of the so-called whatever you want to call it, it's generated on TikTok 24/7. That's just one aspect. That's why I say YouTube is like us, we the adults, and the kids on TikTok got a lot of stuff going on we don't know about. So when I was telling people, this whole hip-hop exposure, this whole hip-hop thing is way more interesting to the younger people. It's way more into, the details of this behind-the-scenes stuff and all these stories. And y'all got to forget, y'all forget we in this era with these young people, they into exposing and finding out the truth. So they're digging and they've been going into it so long where they're the main ones generating it. So this is what I'm telling people. And then it's people from overseas that been manufacturing AI videos because, like I said, the plan was to destroy everybody. They understood that Black media was going to do their job, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. They knew that Black people was going to protect everybody in entertainment because everybody want to keep their job going. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants to prosper. So common sense. Why would I want the game to crash so everybody can't eat? When I understand this feeds families from top to bottom. It's not about that. It's about this form of entertainment and getting money and being prosperous. It has crashed like every other market, stocks and all of that. So what I was just telling people, the way this world is moving, adjustments have to be made. But the era that we know and love, it is over. And they have been trying to prove it to us as they've been trying to destroy it. Because gangster rap has been accused of being the cancer of the country. And y'all know that. Whether it's right or wrong, we all know people got rich off it. We're not going to go into all of that today. We're not going to go into all the things. But I'm trying to let people know the unwritten law that was laid. So, see this right here? This is stuff I be talking about. Wanted by the FBI. Snoop gives up. I'm done lying. So, y'all know on this channel, we've been laughing at AI videos going on 2 years, just the cover. The cover give clues. Not saying it's true, but this was always my way of showing the people that don't get it. No, it's a campaign against them, and it ain't going to stop no matter what they do. But now, y'all, the same thing I seen happen to the Diddler is happening to Snoop now. That is all I'm saying. All right, that's all I'm saying. Snoop gives up. See that? When I told you they won't let it die. The AI, it just tripped me out, y'all. So I just wanted y'all to see. No, y'all, Snoop dogged out. I wanted y'all to see. I'm talking to everybody. You thought it was going to stop. I'm telling y'all, it's not until it's all gone. It's just, I'm going to say till they gone. Like I said, it's not our fault Snoop didn't create a Snoop Jr. It's not our fault Snoop didn't invest talent in a new face of the West Coast, and it's somebody young winning and Snoop is out the way. Being that they're in the way and they still out here, they targets. And what y'all don't get is every day they own fans turning on them. That's what's happening. They own fans turning on them. That's one, which is older people. Then, like I said, you got younger people. They just doing it for fun, clicks and views. And they ain't going to stop because it's a system that eats itself. Then everybody talking about it going in is feeding AI video. People making it. So I'm telling y'all, it's in and bad for them every day. And they know it. They know it. So, like I said, they got to fight. Put them in jail. They're trying to say Snoop was telling stuff. I don't know. Like I say, I'm just showing you guys. Showing you. And this is in the Google search engine. This has nothing to do with YouTube. So that's why I want y'all to understand. These are not screenshots from my timeline. Meaning, okay, on this channel, y'all know I always might do my updates. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see if they still going in. Oh, I'll go look. Who they campaigning on? I didn't know they was campaigning on Snoop like this. And y'all know I have been through every rapper that has, so far, everybody in tune, you up to date. That's all. Live documentaries. This is nothing but a underground, low-level internet news network. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So what I'm trying to tell you is I never saw them going in on Snoop like I've been showing y'all they've been going in on him recent. So I just want all y'all to know the same thing formula I seen happen to Diddy is happening to Snoop now. I don't know what it's about. See what they saying? The real snitch. Yo, I'm done lying. Cold word. He ready to snitch. Snoop gives up. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I made a mistake. See that? Mind you, these are all different ones, but all of them giving clues like he a snitch or he telling them something. So, like I say, man, I just laugh at the covers. I made a mistake. All I do is think who is making these videos, who makes them. Because from day one, all I know is we've been looking at these for a minute. And they have not been proven wrong yet. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. You got the clown ones. So I'm just saying, meaning, the clue somebody keep trying to tell me is Snoop Dogg is telling, he's scared, something. He knows something. I don't know. They make like he's a problem. I don't know. But all I know is Snoop is being tormented every day, whether we know it or not. All right? Whether we know it or not. Snoop Dogged out. So I'm just showing y'all, man. Just showing you. The saga's not over. Not over. I think, yo, it's messed up. It's like Gladiator. I think somebody else about to get thrown to the wolves. You know, Gladiator, they just throw you in there, ain't nothing you're going to do about it, right? I think this Gladiator shit going on. I honestly think that's how they did it wrong. The people get bored, they gotta throw somebody in the ring, y'all. That's how that shit went. Just get somebody, throw his ass in the ring. I think Snoop Dogg about to get thrown in the ring. I think so. According to what I'm seeing, I don't know what's going on, y'all, but look like he getting thrown in the ring, y'all. That's all I know. So when I said this been out the country a long time ago, this out our hands, I can make videos big enough, Diddy, Jay-Z, Snoop every day, but I still would lose and be humiliated. And I would be a joke because y'all would laugh at me in the end because they not going to stop this. Somebody, what does that say? I know Spanish. I know language. What does that say? I just wanted y'all to see being roasted in all languages. Just the stuff made me laugh. So I said, yo, I got to holler at y'all. Plus, I got to let them know some of these people be tapped in the channel. Family, y'all got to step it up. Y'all got to step it up. Y'all going to have to do two things. And I'm not playing with none of y'all. Y'all going to have to fight or flight. Y'all know the cliche. I'm talking to you black entertainers. I know y'all be tapped in. Y'all also know this week what I've been saying recently. Didn't I say something about the interview with Angie Martinez and Tupac? I was like, we never gonna get that interview. I said, somebody asked, I said, they might talk about it one day. Why Angie Martinez come out talking about the Tupac interview? We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, y'all, some things going on, man. What does this say? Excuse me, what does this say? What does this say? So when I told people that didn't believe that they're being roasted in every country under every language, for the update for those who don't get it, we have seen our celebrities be roasted in German, Greek, Brazil. Not playing. We have seen them being roasted in Chinese. No, it's for real. See, I tried to warn y'all, but a lot of y'all just didn't want to get it. I think y'all thought I was a hater, but I said, no, the world's laughing at everybody. Here you have it. And making content and making money. When I gave a point, people overseas have been making more money off of this whole thing joking than us. They have been making, see, the reason why the playing field is even, it's people overseas making more money off content than people in America. Hey, you work every day, bust your ass, right? Well, it's somebody in the third world country, they now making more money off YouTube than me. This is part of the things where y'all didn't get overseas caught up with us. I'm just letting y'all know. They making more money off, because remember, this is how they making more money than us. Let me prove it to you. They can make money off us in AI videos with English. That's just for us. Then they can still double dip and make money in different languages. See that? So I'm just showing you how they've been making money off this content. This content been feeding the economy. This whole slander. All right, so they keep saying stuff like this. The real snitch. I think even should say that before. I'm just showing y'all the update, what they saying. Her laptop has everything. All right, and these are Facebook postings. You see the small ones? These are Facebook postings when I was trying to tell them all platforms. So I was just showing people, Snoop Dogg, the fire's on him now. I made a mistake. Put them in jail. All right, so I'm just showing you what they saying, y'all. So check it out. Let's go. Old clip of Snoop Dogg, Diddy, Winnie Harlow celebrate New Year's Eve, Miami style. That's where this picture from. Miami style. Get it? Y'all know what mansion is in Miami. This wasn't a good picture for Snoop. This was, because remember, it's all documented. Snoop didn't know this from 2020, y'all. So we know we spoke about Diddy parties after 2020. That's Miami. I just hope Snoop didn't go to that freak off mansion. Boy. Because I'm going to be honest, there's some things been happening throughout the years. Like on some real talk. It was a lawsuit against Snoop when he was with Don Magic Juan, some stuff that was alleged on them. Like I said, I don't know if it's a fact. I don't know if it got thrown out, but I remember Snoop had a couple accusations on him assaulting on some back in the day type of stuff when he was with Don Magic Juan. We spoke about the article. We saw it because they had brought it back up like about 2 years ago. But I think Snoop, whatever. I don't know what happened with it, but I know he was accused of certain behavior when he was with Don Magic Juan, and it's just funny. He just gave Don Magic Juan a tribute for the 50th anniversary Players Ball, and y'all know I said that was not a smart idea for Snoop to do that. Why the hell would Snoop be participating in a Players Ball? See, at the same time, all this stuff going on about Snoop. They trying to say Snoop be freaky too. And he's abusive with women. I don't know. I don't believe it though, but I'm just showing you. So let's go. So I'm just showing y'all, man, this stuff ain't never go nowhere. And it's not. Fabulous targets 50 Cent in Christmas Day freestyle. Complex. 5 hours as soon as it dropped. Hot off the press. Hip hop, let's go. We got a hip hop battle. Fabulous against 50 Cent. But 7 hours after this drop, it only got 3 likes and no comments. But that was just because it wasn't Instagram. That's all, and YouTube. Fabulous targets 50 Cent. How many of y'all heard it? Fabulous went back to the booth, did a diss track on 50 Cent. How many of y'all heard it? I listened to it this morning. How many of y'all heard it? All right. I ain't gonna say nothing. Fabulous hit the booth, y'all. I told you they gonna be dogged. Fabulous, yo, Fabulous went back. He went back on y'all. He went back on y'all. Be real, he went back. Fabulous when he got at 50. Fabulous say he's not a squatter. You know, 50 called them squatters, saying they want to pay their bills. They squatting, they want to pay their rent. I don't know, y'all, but I don't know, man. I try to be regular. I'm not trying to be negative. I don't have no hate towards Fabulous. But Fabulous proved to me something wrong with him. Yeah. As soon as I heard this shit, he made me feel like it was 2003. And I said, I can't do this shit this morning. Nah. So, Fabulous did a back in the day move, y'all. I thought he was going to hit the booth and come with some original shit. This dude did a back in the day shit. He rhymed on one of 50 Cent old tracks, and Fabulous was rapping just like 2003. He was rapping just like 2003. I'm not lying to y'all. So I'm like, yo, I cannot believe Fabulous still rap the same way. He doing the same formula. I'm like, come on, man. I thought he was gonna at least have something like something new. Nah, y'all. And I'm not trying to diss Fabulous. Just what it is. I said, oh shit. He rapping exactly like 2003. He doing a diss track like back in the day. The same way, y'all. I was like, nah, there's something wrong with Fabulous. Something wrong with him, bro. Something wrong with him, y'all. You see it, right? I don't know what's wrong with Fabulous. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if he was taking it back to the street. Yeah, just listen to it for yourself, man. I couldn't tolerate it. I listened to it a little bit. I couldn't take it. That was it. I'm just being honest. Fab still got it. Then I watched the hype after that. Yo, Fab, yo, you know, y'all know Fab don't come out like that. Don't forget, y'all, everybody that's mad at 50, they need a champion. Come on, Fab, let's get him. Get him. Watch the men be, they gonna be, they toys, y'all. Tell y'all, when 50 trash Marlon, y'all know what this really about. It's about the people who feelings hurt. Everybody behind Marlon, they hurt. You get it? Freak Nation. That's all I'm gonna say. So, being that they've always tried to jump 50. They sent Marlon. The whole nation came at 50. That shit didn't work. It faded out. So now they need a new champion. Get him, Fab. Get him, Fab. Look, y'all, Fab still got it. 807 views in 7 hours. Let me show y'all these analytics so you'll get it clear. Different platforms. When I tell y'all numbers don't lie. But it depends on platforms. But my whole point is, when you're on a certain level, you transition on all platforms some kind of way. Now, let me show y'all right here, analytics. Fab still got it. That's hype. Bingo. We're going to leave it at that. 807 views in 7 hours. Now, let's match it with this post. 5 hours. Which is, you know what I'm saying? It's all the traction after it drops. Complex. Magazine. 7 emojis, 3 likes, no comments. So you see what it's going at? When I tell you, no matter what they do, it's not going to work. Nobody cares. People going to jump on it in one department because they need something to talk about. But in reality, that shit ain't doing nothing. Get it? This is my perfect example when I've been telling y'all about this fantasy stuff. Fantasy land, a land of make-believe. In a world that just you believe, but it's not the truth. See that? All right. All right. On everything outside of Instagram, YouTube, basically exposing it. They exposes their real influence. Not saying they don't got a lot of numbers. Not saying they don't got a lot of people. But y'all also forget, people also watch to see a plane crash. People watch for many different reasons. So when I tell y'all we in a time of real analytics, no, everything can be proven. And you're going to know. So let's go. Hours after it dropped, you see the numbers, right? Just showing you. Nobody cares, y'all. Nobody cares. 807 views, 7 hours. And I know it's channels with bigger numbers than that, but I just want y'all to see. All right, so let's go. Let's go to your uncle. Let's go to your uncle, man. This, what your peoples is doing on Christmas Day. What bro said it was 40 million people watching Netflix. Bro said it was 40 million in the live watching Netflix. This is what they was doing, y'all. But I already told you. At this point, they're on the level of clowns. They are jesters. They are mascots. I don't know what's wrong with them. But I told you, it all symbolizes they all fell from grace. They all fell. They all fell back to low-level celebrity. I told you what it is. The only way they're going to get a check, they got to be weirdos, they better be freaky, and they better be clowns, or they ain't going to make it. I'm just being honest with you. And y'all still won't get through your head. They are doing the most humiliating stuff ever. Do you see this on Christmas Day? Around Netflix showing around the world. This is what they was doing. They said Michael Irvin acted a damn fool, y'all. A damn fool. That's how you was raised, Michael Irvin? That's how y'all was raised. Even the young NFL players said they was ashamed of what he did. The young players ain't cool with that shit, y'all. Nope. Y'all still not getting Michael Irvin turn into a young boy as he got older. Do you see Michael Irvin braids? Michael Irvin never walked around like that. Man. What the fuck is going on? So you trying to so basically Michael Irvin listen to Chief Keef now, stuff like that. Lil Durk, all right. Kay Adams taken aback by Michael Irvin's behavior on Netflix. See that? The young man was embarrassed by this man's behavior. He's embarrassing the young people. Look what he look. Mind you, Michael Irvin has never done this stuff. Now, when I saw him on halftime, he was fresh. I said, Michael Irvin looking fresh. I said, okay, he was a grown man. He heard, I don't know if he heard me joking on him, talking about he back to a young boy beating on the trash can. Michael Irvin been acting weird, y'all. I don't know if because back in the day he was doing all that blow. I don't know. But every time, family, when I gave y'all the narrative, a lot of them going to be kicked off TV. Michael Irvin is one of the first people I saw acting a fool. On ESPN, he got kicked off of that shit. He was on the NFL Network. He always kept going into this character preacher. I'm watching NFL Network. I'm like, why is Michael Irvin always doing this preacher gimmick? I'm like, man, people ain't going to want to keep seeing that. Kicked his ass off NFL. That's when he caught that charge. Then Michael Irvin is on Undisputed Reason. Kicked him off of that shit. Because it's his behavior, y'all. He still thinks it's back in the day. So Michael Irvin thought it was cool to still act like he in church, a preacher. I'm talking about football. And the Lord said the Cowboys going to win today. Oh, nobody would hear that. So he doing that as a gimmick. I guess that faded. Then Michael Irvin started acting like a young boy. I'm telling you, man, we're going to do this or that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him, man? So now he's doing this shit. But y'all know just Sunday he was beating on the trash can like a goddamn fool. So people want to know what's wrong with Michael Irvin, man. And the young Cowboy players like, you see that young man, he looking down like, man, this is a shame, man. He ruining my Christmas Day, embarrassing me in front of my whole family. They say 40 million plus is watching. Y'all won't cancel nobody. That's y'all fault. I ain't saying stop his money, but damn. Come on, man. This shit got to stop. Kay Adams taken aback by Michael Irvin's behavior on Netflix live NFL coverage. Mind you, other day, I was just talking about how they talking about Deionsanders' behavior. What is going on? And on top of that, they teammates. We watching Deion and Michael Irvin, the legendary Dallas Cowboys, do the most weirdest stuff this year. We got to put it together now. Deionsanders walking around with Karuchi Trans, Chris Brown, old girl. Like he a young boy with big ass chains on. Deionsanders wearing big ass chains bigger than young boys. He got on hoodies. Michael Irvin, man, let's go, man. I don't know what the hell going on. Let's go, man. Let's go. And then Shannon Sharp too, they homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just trying to figure out, what am I missing? 3 ex-football players I always seen with suit and ties on. I always looked at them as grown men type shit on some real. I always respected Michael Irvin, always respected Deionsanders. I always respected Shannon Sharp. But for some reason this year, all 3 of them been doing the most horrific shit, and they all damn near the same complexion. But nobody won't say nothing. That's why I say, that's why the Apollo had the Sandman. Because them people would have never got off the stage. See, y'all don't have a Sandman in y'all community. I tried to be it on YouTube, but they thought I was a hater. I'm just the Sandman to say, okay, y'all, enough, man. Get out of here, because you're going to ruin yourself. That's why, see, if the Sandman come out and get you a little early on Apollo, you still got a chance, because you ain't get booed that bad. But if the Sandman that you just stay there and you just get destroyed, you finish. Those are people on Apollo never came back. All right? They need a Sandman to tell them, all right, it's enough, Dion. But nobody want to do it. Everybody keeps saying, go ahead, Dion, man. Hey, Michael Irvin, man, go ahead on, man. Do your thing. But nobody not saying, Michael, man, you're ruining your life, man. Stop this shit. Do you want to be one of them Dallas Cowboys had to pawn your ring in the end? Because that's what happened to a lot of his teammates. A lot of their teammates, what they don't going to tell you, when so broke, they had to pawn their championship rings. These are truth. So, I don't know what's going on, but y'all need to stop this shit. Now, I got to show y'all this. Now, remember Monica McNutt? They said get her ass off TV. Because when she was on ESPN, she's still on ESPN, but I think she on punishment. When Druski was on the show, and she was looking dead at the jersey, Druski had on a jersey that said Sanders on it. That was blue, number 20. It was a Barry Sanders jersey, the most greatest running back in NFL history. She looked at the jersey and said, that's your dog Sanders. Oh, I see you with that Shador, something like that on. I see with that Shador Sanders on. And people from Detroit and football fans was mad as hell that she called Barry Sanders Shador Sanders. And they were saying, get her ass off the TV. It don't make no sense. How the hell she got a college degree in sports and she's saying something like that? I think it was kind of harsh. And I also know Monica McNutt, she know her basketball. But they was like the way it was nonchalantly done. In certain things, I told y'all, they took off TV for saying that. Meaning, she was moving up, but somehow something happened. But when I saw her yesterday, I never saw Monica McNutt look like that. I was like, is she being hazed? Do she got to earn a spot back? I was like, damn, bro. No, real talk, y'all, they wanted her fired off ESPN because basically saying you call Barry Sanders Shador. What is wrong with you? That's like a sin in football. That's a sin in sports. So I was like, man, they went too far. But I was showing y'all all know she never looked like that. So I'm just saying, I think she being hazed. That's my opinion. I don't know. Let's go. All right, now we got to get to this. It's nothing spectacular. They are the odd couple. They got roasted for Christmas, man. I'm just showing you, man. Cardi can't catch a break. Corny as hell. Thanks to Cardi. Fans roast Stefon Diggs. Now, the only thing I want to show y'all in this article is when I said we're not in a time of posting no more. To clarify what I was trying to tell people. It's nothing wrong if you're posting. If you post, that's on you. I was just saying it's a thin line between you posting and you bragging. It's a thin line between you posting and trying to sway public opinion. What I was trying to tell people is the public fans are not buying certain shit no more. And I was trying to tell them they are smarter than what you think. Plus, you don't have enough sense in your brain to understand that the country is in turmoil. The average person is hurting right now, and y'all keep bragging and showing stuff off. So every time they try to brag, it backfires on them, and they being roasted. This is what I've been showing y'all. If you look the past couple of days, you're going to keep seeing the title, so-and-so roasted, so-and-so roasted, because that's what's happening. They being roasted. When I was just talking about yesterday, growing up in this country, we grew up with lights, y'all. This is how we grew up. But being that everything is so horrific, he thought it was spectacular because he had Christmas lights, and he was trying to post his Christmas lights. They were bragging, and it got roasted for bragging. Basically saying, man, your poor ass so poor, so what you got Christmas lights? Let's go. Because he was talking about he never had Christmas lights before, y'all. He never had a Christmas with Christmas lights. But they also was low-key bragging. So he got roasted. All right? Fans roast. See that? I don't just make the words up. I'm just putting a title. I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm going to keep y'all up to date with the real narrative of the world. That's what it is. Fans roast Stefon Diggs for showing off Christmas decorations he never had growing up. because I'm going to tell y'all what I think happened, and I don't care who get mad. I think this last era, this last decade, they purposely gave money to poor-ass kids from broken homes. I think they purposely gave money to a lot of social service kids in our era. That's what I think. I think it was a lot of social service underprivileged kids. Meaning, I think they purposely favored them and said, y'all gonna be the new stars of the new generation. And everybody else, you ain't gonna make it. And I think that's what happened. Because I kept telling y'all, man, it's a certain, did not say it's a certain generation. They didn't grow up with all of that. Y'all forget about crack babies, the crack era. That made a lot of poor ass kids, y'all. A lot of kids didn't grow up with normal shit. When I said we in an era where people are not normal because they didn't grow up normal. No, that's how we grew up. Basic shit. Whole neighborhood lights don't matter. Basic stuff. But see, some of y'all come from, I'm not trying to disrespect, I just got to be raw and real. Some of y'all come, meaning the people that was doing the most bragging, y'all, the ones that came from nothing. We seen everybody showing off money. We saw everybody bragging. We just seen a whole generation of nobodies that were poor as shit growing up, and they was the main ones bragging online, called Trending Topics. That's what we watched. Kids that had ADD and shit, never had attention. They became social media stars. They lost their fucking mind. No, that's what happened. When they kept wanting me to think everything normal, just normal shit. So he was bragging about Christmas lights, trying to show off his house, and they got roasted. Basically saying, man, just because you grow up poor, nobody cares because you got lights, trying to show off. NFL star posted a video showing his home decorated with numerous lights and festive decorations. And he discussed how his life has changed since his simpler childhood. Fool probably playing a broke role anyway. He probably come from a good home. Stop it. New England Patriot receiver Stefon Diggs. He shared a heartfelt moment on social media, but it quickly turned ugly as fans harshly criticized his big Christmas display. So I wanted all of y'all to get, I'm talking about anybody, a celebrity, whoever you think you are. When I said the days of posting are over, nobody cares. This is what I meant right here. Bingo. It quickly turned ugly as fans harshly criticized his big Christmas display. So he was bragging about all his Christmas stuff, whatever, he got roasted, y'all. I told you, man. I told him the fans ain't stupid no more. They're not buying none of this shit. All right, it's not me. So so think about it. His mind on Christmas Day, he happy, he's showing off, but he ended up getting roasted. They ruined his Christmas. Told you, man. The fans will destroy your ass. Yeah, man. Stefon Diggs' personal post backfires as fans viciously attack home decor and family life. They fucking attacked his decorations and his family life. He got roasted. I told y'all, man, the public not buying it no more. It is what it is. All right, who up this morning? All right, y'all, we up. Told them no more. When y'all post, it's considered bragging now. It's just what it is. It's all about what are you actually doing? What are you selling? That's what it's about now. The days of posting is over. Meaning you can post, but don't think nobody just impressed with you because you posted. So that's maybe it was a lot of people bored with no Christmas and they just wanted to roast. That's what happened, man. So they can't catch a break nowhere. They can't catch a break. Because Diggs, he meant the post to show how grateful he was for his success and his ability to create holiday memories. But instead, it became fuel for mean critics who attacked everything from his decorating taste to his family. But look, right here, he meant the post to show how grateful he was. See? In his mind, y'all, in his mind, he wanted to show us how grateful he was. Even though that was none of our business, Negro. If you grateful, That's between you and somebody else, not us. But since you want to brag, they're going to tell you what happens. See, he meant to show how grateful he was. But instead, it became fuel for mean, demonic critics who attacked everything. So I'm just showing you, man. People not buying what you promoting no more. That's it. Or, you know, it's called bragging. Y'all celebrities are not going to learn until somebody pulls up at your house with 6 vans packed with underprivileged people that's homeless and tell them, go hop the fence. Y'all not going to learn till somebody unleash 5 handicapped vans filled with criminals. And they just going to hop y'all fence because y'all always bragging about what y'all got, right? Can you imagine if y'all was asleep and you had 20 homeless people hopping your fence at night? They ain't gonna learn. They ain't gonna learn. They're not gonna learn till somebody pull up at their property with a whole bunch of homeless people. We're gonna round them up from the tent cities across America, and we're gonna unleash them on celebrity houses. Let them hop the fence. Then they're gonna get it through their fucking head about trying to show off. I think that's where they're gonna get it. And they're not gonna have no guns. They're not gonna want to kill nobody. They just gonna want to hit y'all refrigerators. Then y'all gonna learn. Stop bragging. They don't want to hear that shit. All right, y'all. We up, man. Let's thank you, QBD. We up, y'all. We up. For real. That's why I say don't get me to thinking. I know how to feed the homeless. I know how to get a homeless a buffet. Say, come on, y'all, let's go. You see that house right there? Yeah, all you can eat right there. And do that shit at night, like 3 a.m. Yo, look, don't even do nothing. Look, you know you scared the fuck out of celebrity. They wake up in the morning in their house and it be a tent city in their front yard. Don't even do shit. Y'all just sleep. Put y'all tents up on their property. Let them know. Stop playing. All right? Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm just trying to make a laugh. Oh, yeah, y'all favorite couple said, what's up, y'all? I had to let y'all know. It said Merry Christmas. You know? So I just want y'all to know, man, ain't no hate around here. They said Merry Christmas. Meanwhile, one of y'all other favorite couples, man, DC Harris confirms he and Yandy Smith split. No, you're going to notice all the New York couples breaking up because their money getting short. That's what y'all don't get New York like Hollywood. That money funny now, y'all. You're going to see all them New York couples breaking up. But see, a lot of them should have left. Because, yeah, you're going to see they all breaking up. Or that's their gimmick. They better do something. Know why I'm showing you this? Check this out. Thank you very much, new mom. Steamroll some fools. Check this out. This is the joke. Here goes the joke, y'all. Here's the joke. Now, Rob Kardashian, he don't do shit. He represent the dude that don't do shit. See, in our world, Rob Kardashian will be considered a fucking loser. He will be considered a couch hugger. But being that his family is rich, this is what I want y'all to see. In his household, his family, he's a fucking loser, but he's still doing better than us. But the joke is he's still doing better than all the rappers and black entertainment. As a loser, Rob Kardashian drops $21.7 million on a Hidden Hills mansion. Rob don't do shit, and this fool buy a mansion. What is going on, man? Where are we at in this world? No, what I'm showing you is some people have to do a whole lot for money, and Rob don't got to do shit. See that? Oh, it's a different world. Different world you live in. See that? This Rob proved to you he has no talent. He proved to you, man. Rob proved to you. He's just a baby father. He proved to you. He staying with mom. But somehow Rob is doing better than everybody. I gotta learn. I'd rather be Rob's friend. See that? I don't know what's up with it. Do y'all get this shit? How the hell is Rob doing better than everybody that had a damn career? How's everybody with a career going into foreclosure, all this shit? Rob just be quiet, don't say nothing. Rob Kardashian buying homes, 20. All right, y'all. Y'all know him. He's a real mama's boy. You see that? This fool get money from his mother. He can hit up his whole family. His sisters. Let me get this. Let me get that. You talking about a spoiled man? That's him. Now it's a real talk. All your sisters rich. All your sisters looking out for you, giving you. Let me get $1 million. They just put it in his account. They probably just put it in his account. No, man. In the real world, Rob Kardashian would consider a fucking loser. His family would say, "You ain't shit. Get out of this house." Nah, man. The joke is he's still doing better than rappers. That's the fucking joke. And he don't do shit. When I said some people are Hollywood and some people move to Hollywood, then a percentage of them, they want to be Hollywood. He's a Hollywood baby, y'all. So like I say, what's up, Punches? That shit just hilarious, man. Thank you very much, bro. Some people don't have to do nothing, man. So here you have it. There you have it. Now let's go. Major drug bust. So I want to try to also understand that everyday sweeps, roundups, still going on. Everybody is going to prison for life. Selling that fat. Everybody's going to jail, y'all, every day. Confrontations with ICE. Plans get every day is going down. So I just want y'all to understand the good people are going to be okay. The illegals get rounded up and it ain't stopped. So as you see, an open air sales 2 blocks from a particular avenue. 16 defendants indicted. So I'm just showing you it ain't stopping, y'all. See? It's not stopping. In tech, in the world of tech for gamers, this the new Samsung gamer screen. You feel me? The gamer TV. This is the new joint. So I just want to try to see things are still advancing. And I got to show y'all this too. Miss Harris breaks silence on why people mocked her, why they mocked her laugh. You know, I just want to say something. I spoke about this last year. Y'all understand this. She was humiliated and dragged the most out of any politician in American history. That's my opinion. She got dragged so hard last election, I couldn't even talk about it or show the pictures. That's how bad she got dragged. So I just want to try to see, like, this is life after elections. And that's it. And that's just that on that. So on the recap, somebody holler at Michael Irvin, tell him to stop this BS he doing. All right. Somebody tell this fool to stop it, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with him. National TV, 40 million watching. They say he acting a damn fool. Thank you very much, Lynette. Michael Irvin embarrasses the young crowd, the young generation. He embarrasses everybody. All right. He's taken back by Michael Irvin's behavior. Kay Adams is taken aback. They said Michael Irvin ruined the whole vibe with his. Wow, man. So y'all see what's going on. So for those who don't get it, hopefully Snoop Dogg will not end up in no penitentiary. I don't think he's going to no pen. Because what I want everybody to understand, it's not about nobody going to jail from what I see. It's about public annihilation. It's about them dismantling everybody in a court of public opinion. Because they won't stop. And the reason why I'm saying that is because everything I saw happen to the diddler, I now see it happening to Snoop. The same exact thing is happening to Snoop. Just showing y'all this to give y'all the update. When I was telling you that all languages, all country, all people they doing this stuff. But now, right, the focus is on Snoop. This stuff was never on Snoop like that before. But this is the same thing that happened to Diddy first. It's happening to Snoop now. Yeah. I made a mistake. I just laugh at the coverage. I just laugh at him when I first see him. The real snitch. See? They said Suge in jail, Diddy in jail, Snoop the one put both of them in jail. I don't believe that shit though, but I'm just showing y'all. When I said family, they have more work to do. A lot of y'all got to understand this is coming from out the country. TD Jakes, he ran. TD Jakes stepped down. He told his daughter, you take over the church. TD Jakes said, I'm out of here. Fuck it. Because if I don't leave now, we ain't going to have no leg to stand on, baby girl. He told his daughter, you take the church. No, he ran, bro. That's what he better do. Because he couldn't take it no more. TD Jakes, no, it's not he couldn't take it. TD Jakes realized he couldn't stop it. TD Jakes found out these videos coming from 5 different countries and YouTube not taking the videos down. Yo, I swear to God, we spoke about all the TD Jakes stepped down. He let his daughter run the church because he know if I can't do it no more. His TD Jakes fans, the church members, they saw the videos. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So now that same attack is on Snoop Dogg. The same attack. They saying Snoop Dogged out. They said he's a willing participant. See? They saying Snoop Dogg is breaking. He can't take it no more. All right? They saying he gonna tell. They say he told, he's gonna tell. I don't know, y'all. Who cares? But I'm gonna keep laughing because it's all on what Snoop gonna do next. So according to what I'm seeing, not only of that, Snoop, his own fans are turning on him. See, you gotta remember, Snoop is in his 50s. So a lot of his fans, they were liberals. But see, now that Snoop is, he showed his political affiliations, a lot of his fans have turned on him. And they call him a fake liberal, a fake weed smoker. And they saying, look, he's now a MAGA singer. You have never heard Snoop mentioned as a MAGA singer. Netflix fans boycott NFL Christmas halftime show as MAGA singer takes the stage. I've never heard them call Snoop a singer, period. They call it Snoop a MAGA singer now. He finished, y'all. He's done. Only reason why he's done, because his own fans are turning on him. Y'all have to get this. His own fan base turned on him. Y'all know that. First, the inauguration. But he still got a little pass. But they finished with him now. Now, it's different things. PPD going to court. That's another thing on Snoop. All this stuff is going to get Snoop. But they keep making these videos, man. And I know these videos be in trouble. Put them in jail. See that? FBI. Wanted by the FBI. No. What they saying also is only one out of all of them left is Snoop. Only one left out of all of them is Snoop. So, and they like somehow Snoop affiliated with all of them in that picture. I'm done lying. I can't take it no more. That AI video is fucking hilarious. That thumbnail. And what makes it funny, which I don't get, is this could be somebody from Venezuela making this shit, man. This could be somebody. They say people in Pakistan making AI videos. They say people in South Africa making these videos. That's what make it all funny. Snoop gives up. I'm done lying. So this is also to scare the death out of anybody down with Snoop. If y'all got any secrets, being whatever it is, I don't know. This to scare all y'all. All this stuff is to let y'all know. Anybody down with Snoop, you're not safe. They saying one way or another, Snoop gonna tell something gonna happen. I made a mistake. So just showing you. They saying Snoop been a freak offs after 2020. There's a lot of pressure on Snoop. I don't know, man. It's just too much with Snoop. I'm gonna leave it alone, man. I just wanted y'all to see. They turned their back on Snoop, y'all. I think all Snoop got left is a small percentage of the streets. Now, y'all, all I'm saying is this. The same exact thing I saw them campaign against Diddy for it all happened and how it went down. I see the same thing on Snoop and your man Jehovah right now as we speak. Every single day. When I said, when you see their face, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be bad news. Once again, I don't look for the bad news, y'all. I say, when I see the shit, I say, here they go. That's all I say. I be like, damn. I be like, damn. Netflix boycott NFL Christmas. They say Busta Rhymes ruined the Thanksgiving Day parade. They say he was horrible on that Thanksgiving Day float. I didn't say it. That was the national news. They are saying they are finished. They saying they horrible. They saying they can't even perform no more. And I'm going to say it again. I think our generation got the most high. I think they were the most, I don't know, man. I just think a lot of them are losing their mind as they getting older. I just believe it. Sorry. So I'm going to just leave it at that. We're going to get out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy your day. I'm going to just leave it alone because we out of here. Other than that, I just wanted to show y'all what they were saying about Snoop Dogg. He damn near about to get canceled. And Michael Irvin is damn near about to get canceled. He's another one. Just telling y'all, just give y'all an update. Monica McNutt, this is how she had to look now. And STEFON Diggs and Cardi B posting holiday pictures, but they wound up getting roasted. People criticize them for bragging, trying to show off, and how they had their house decorated. People trying to say they slow. I don't know, but we're going to leave that at that. On that note, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm going to get out of here. We out, y'all. One.